I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Yeah. I gotta do another one of these because these talking points got to go. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. It's 7:52 a.m. and it's June 21st, 2025. So let me knock this out the park because I'm going to dissect and deconstruct an argument because I'm really getting really tired of some of y'all coming online and try to speak for one half of a population that you're not a part of. And this is my problem with the some of these guys who come online with the shame, blame, and explain. And the argument, and it's an argument where you argue from the position of weakness against women. When somebody try to complain about a woman that they don't know, complain about a sector of women they will never meet, and it's bad on their, it's bad for as mentally is bad. Mentally is bad. But let me talk about this real quick, right? Let me go ahead and show you what I'm referring to. See, so Pastor Dow made a video, and I'm gonna try to find the. Let me put down this overlay down because Pastor Dow did a live stream, a video the other day, entitled "Single Baby Mothers Are Demanding a Good Man of Status." Let me say this about black men. Some of us who are online have no business talking about single motherhood when you're over a certain age. If you of a certain age, You have no business talking about single mothers. Okay? But that's not what the video is about, right? Because later in the video, Pastor Dow did not talk about black. No, so I'm sorry. It's not exclusively black, but since that Pastor Dow is a black man, hey, he could be talking about black single mothers, but he could be talking about, but it doesn't. Race is not even in the comments here. But Pastor Dow, how can you criticize single women who got kids, but then in the same breath, you criticize women who do not have children? How can you criticize women who do not have children while at the same time you're criticizing single mothers? And then you said these women who looking for a man and don't have no kids and such, they're not fulfilled. Who told you they're not fulfilled? And you went on the second half of that video, Pastor Dow, suggesting that these women who do not have kids are not living fulfilled lives. So, Pastor Dow, I gotta ask a question. But wait. That question, I'm gonna postpone that question because we got to talk about the first half of the video because I'm going ahead of myself because that second half really bothers me. But the second half of the video is worse than what you said at the first half of the video. I'm really getting tired of you Negroes coming online talking about single mothers, right? When you over the age of 35, 40 years old. Now, if you are so concerned about women having babies, not having babies, if women are in your words, Pastor Dow, if women is going to hit the wall, if women going to hit the wall at a certain age, according to what you said at the 5 minute mark on the video, then why would a woman not rush herself to have a child? If you said when you called the millennials and the Zoomers the soft generation. Notice, you call millennials and Zoomers as a soft generation. That came out your mouth. So by that logic, why shouldn't a woman have kids before she can find a man if these men are soft, according to what you say? But then, though, you want to criticize these women at the same time for not finding that man, that correct man. I'm going by your logic and solely by your logic, Pastor Dow. I'm only going by your logic here because you came over here to shame, blame, and explain with your religion. I can understand some 20-year-old, 25-year-old, 30-year-old not wanting a single mother to date. And I'm saying this as a man who used to be that age, I understand. I fully understand if you're 18, 19, 20, 25 up to at least 35, and you're having a problem because the women are not having, are not are already baby mamas already. But you kind of forgot the other half of the argument, because you're teaching young men, in order for them to be a man, they have to have sex prematurely as a culture. And then you, Pastor Dow, you made a video, and I might put this on my description box later on if I can find the video, when you praised Donald Trump for having 3 wives, when Donald Trump had numerous sexual advances, fornication, which is in the Bible. You talk about fornication, fornication is a sin. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Didn't the Lord say, though, don't look at a woman lustfully if she's not your wife, not the spouse? What's going on, Char Willie? Going with you? But I'm a millennial, so I know you can call me soft. You can call me weak. You can call me part of the soft generation. Nuh-uh. And I'm here to dissect and deconstruct that argument. But there was a question I was about to ask, and there was a question I wanted to ask, and I forgot about it. Oh my God, I cannot believe I forgot a question. Never mind. I'll ask another question then. Have you read the Bible, Pastor Dow? Going back to the second part of the video. So if single mothers looking for, okay, I got it now. If single mothers looking for good men is a bad thing, what about the Boabs? The woman at the well? The woman who got 3 husbands? The Lord did not come over there to her and shame, blame, and explain her. See, the problem is this internet gave a lot of y'all black men, especially black men, this idea you can say anything and everything because you think this is power. You think, oh, I'm gonna come in here just talk about single mothers and such. But like I said, that's not the only problem I have with the video, because you also attacked and chastised childless women. Let's talk about that, Pastor Dow. Childless women. You got to make up your mind up, Pastor Dow. You got to make up your mind up. Which is the problem? Which is the bigger problem? Women who got kids and not married, or women who is not having children during their prime years? Then you said that these women who are now 40 and don't have kids, they're not fulfilled. And the only thing that will fulfill them is having children. So by that logic, and here is where the lost question I'm about to ask: which Bible are you reading, Pastor Dow? Whose Bible are you reading? And please don't tell me the King James Bible, since you're a Hebrew Israelite, a supposed Hebrew Israelite. How can you can sit there with a straight face talking about women who do not have children, who can or cannot or not able to have children. But if you look in that Bible, see, I don't know who's mowing the yard. I don't know who's mowing, but you might want you mow on your yard. Why you mowing over here for? Anyway, where am I at? Shit, I mow my own damn yard. Shit. Anyway, where was I at? Right? Where was I at? Somebody trying to mow my yard, they should mow their own yard. Anyway. Now, the thing is, right? Which Bible are you reading, Pastor Dow? Because I can dissect and deconstruct this argument. You see, it doesn't take a man to a churchgoer to do the research, but I have, right? So if women who do not have children are subpar in your argument, what does the Bible say about them, right? So on my second link in the description box, I got the list of the quote-unquote barren women or childless women of the Bible. So are you saying Sarah was not fulfilled? Are you saying Hannah was not fulfilled? I mean, since this is the Old Testament that you Hebrew Israelites be talking about, is Hannah not fulfilled? What about Rebecca? What about Rachel? What about the wife of Moab? What about the Seminite woman? What about Elizabeth? But I don't think this list, I think there's more to that list, because Mary Magdalene doesn't say Mary Magdalene had any children. So is she not fulfilled too? Is she not fulfilled? And who gives you? So I want to know which book in the Bible that tells you that any of these women names we mentioned are not fulfilled. Which verse of the Bible says that any woman who does not have a child is unfulfilled? Now, I'm not here to simp for no women. This ain't no blue pill, soft, weak. I'm trying to get the babes type of man. I'm not here for that. Talk to them old Negroes who chasing after, who trying to blue pill simp for women on YouTube. This is not the channel for it. But it looks weak for a black man who's supposed to be a leader of the community. All he cares about is sexual access. That's what brought Solomon down. Too much of sexual access. What brought down David? Sexual access. Solomon was David's son. If you want to talk about the Bible, right? And pass it down. We also got to talk about something else too. Since you Hebrew Israelite, Hebrew Israelites love to preach about how men are the only ones who are created in the image of God. If that is the case, why men are born from women. If women are not made in the image of God, why does she give birth to men? See, a lot of you Hebrew Israelites and you holiest church, y'all always want to argue this point, but wait a minute. I think y'all kind of messed that up because y'all trying to use this book, this King James Bible, to bash women overhead and try to shame women into only being in a position only that you can have control over. Like again, now that list right there, it's more than just 7. Because I could think of Mary Magdalene, I could think of the other I forgot the other woman on there. But there's about 2-3 other women that should be on that list who doesn't have children in that Bible. I do know Mary Magdalene didn't have no babies. Far as I can read, far as my understanding. But again, I could be wrong though. It's not your place or any man's place or any woman's place to tell if this person is unfulfilled. That's up to God. That's up for your God to decide. That's for the Creator to decide who is fulfilled. Only He can fulfill somebody, not you, not none of these idiots that come online in order to shame, blame, and explain. And that's weak. Some of y'all trying to use this Bible for carnal desires. Carnal desires. That's all y'all care about is carnal desires. And y'all try to mask it in the development, in the y'all try to in the envelope of wisdom. God gives seasons to people. So what if a woman decide not to have children? What is it to you? God gave her a brain just as he gave you a brain. He gave you mind, body, and soul. Just as he gave it to him, to her, she gave it to you. A lot of you men like to get up in women's business. Some of y'all don't know how to talk to a woman. You got some fool trying to tag me every day. He don't know how to talk to nobody because he doesn't have no home training. You got somebody tag me right now who never had no home training, doesn't know how to carry on a conversation because his mom and daddy didn't even teach his ass right. But you said back to Pastor Dow though, because he's more important. You know, let me talk to Pastor Dow instead of talking to this low grade idiot over there. Let me talk to Pastor Dow here. See, the thing is, Pastor Dow, if you're going to talk about that Bible, right? Make sure though you get it right. Because I'm really getting tired of people using that Bible for to argue for sexual advances or put sexual ownership over the other half of the population. And I'm tired of that. And it makes black men look weak among the table of nations. They do. I don't care. It's passport bros, SYSBM, MGTOW, Egmore. Doesn't matter. Manosphere doesn't matter. Arguing from the position of weakness and using that Bible. See, some of y'all want to read that Bible only when it's convenient. Y'all only want to cherry pick verses out that Bible only when it's convenient to you in your situation. See, I know I got problems. See, I'm an angry man. I don't put up with bullshit. I'm no nonsense. I mean, because I'm a no nonsense person, I don't put up with the niggas who hang around in barber shops. I don't put up with niggas who hang around in fucking ass liquor stores. I don't fuck with niggas who hang around street corners, especially the old niggas, especially the older heads. And I don't hang around with these slick ass black pastors either. Yes, I am full of anger, and yes, I'm full of hate too. I'm honest about that. Some of y'all are trying to hide behind this virtual signaling thing, like the Bible, like the Quran, like the Torah, like the Constitution of the United States, like some law, like some whatever the case may be. Y'all hide behind things to justify why y'all selves are unfulfilled. And just because you read that Bible does not mean you're holy, because Satan reads the Bible too. He used the Bible as well against the people he's trying to kill, steal, and destroy. Satan no more. Satan knows about that Bible too, not just some Christian or Hebrew Israelite or Islamic Muslims. Doesn't matter who they are. Whatever scripture you write, Satan knows it. And I ain't no holy roller either. Tell you that right now. I ain't no holy roller. I ain't try to process. I ain't trying to, share the gospel. No, I'm not that nigga. I'm just here to tell it like it is, tell it like it was, and tell it how it's going to be. I'm getting really tired of black men using the Bible and misquoting the Bible for their selfish needs. And it's really getting on my damn nerves. Anyway, y'all, like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna get off of here. That's right. Let me get off of here. It is a short video. I can't stand by and allow him to sit there and say that foolishness on his channel. So anyway, y'all be easy. Man, let me put this down real quick. Y'all be easy, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Shout out to Charles Willie, and shout out to Gen Z. Shout out to you. I ain't trying to be rude to y'all. Anyway, shout out to y'all. Anyway, I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.